everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing amazing. I hope that you're staying safe and staying sane at the same time. On today's video, we're going to be speaking about something really sensitive, and it's all about self-esteem issues, body shaming, and how to gain self-confidence. And on my video today, I'm joined by two very beautiful ladies who are going to be sharing about their experience. They are very young, as you can see. They're very beautiful. They're ladies who've been through a lot at their is it small age or it's little age? At their young age. They've been through so much at their young age, and I think they would be a perfect fit to speak about these issues. And I really hope that whoever is watching this video today will be blessed and that their life will never be the same again. So please stay tuned for more of this.
It's been a long time coming, but finally, we are here. It is bold, it is informative, and it is transformative. From the author of Let's Make Lemonade, we introduce to you the Let's Make Lemonade show with Sharon Ngugi, premiering this and every Monday at 10 a.m. on her YouTube channel at Sharon Ngugi. The Let's Make Lemonade show, because when life gives you lemons, together we can make lemonade.
Welcome to my channel.
Thank you so
much. You all are so pretty.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you so much.
So pretty.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to start from the lady in red. I want you to tell us who you are, what your name is, what you do, and yeah, just a bit of an introduction.
Okay. So my name is Rukia Roge Wadie. 18 years old of age. I actually turned 18 this year. I'm finally an adult. Yeah. What do I do? I'm still a student. Yeah, I'm a student. But yeah, just basically that.
Okay.
I have a lot of passion for beauty and makeup. And yeah, I'm so excited to be here. It's my first time filming, so I'm feeling good.
She's all the positive energy you need, honestly.
You forgot you're Wendy's sister.
Oh, I'm Wendy's sister. This pretty girl over here.
Yeah, who's going to be telling us who she is in a few minutes. So, Rukia, okay, fine. Let's do the introduction first, then I'll ask you guys all the questions I have.
Okay.
So, Wendy, tell us, who are you?
Hi guys! So excited to be here. My name is Wendy Waeni. I'm a pro gymnast.
Celebrity.
Okay, no, we're trying. Okay, so I'm 15 years old. I am a student at St. Julius Girls High School. And today I decided, let me come and visit my cousin Sharon. And we came out with this idea to like speak about our insecurities and how to build self-confidence. And I'm so excited because this is a thing that I've been experiencing, and I can't wait to share and advise you all on the way to go.
Oh, first of all, I'd like to start with Wendy. Actually, both of you have such great confidence. I've interacted with you, and I can tell you both ladies are so young. I don't think I had that kind of confidence when I was your age.
Thank you so much.
As in, you're not scared of selling yourself. You're not scared of speaking about who you are and what you want to do with your life. So I'm sure that people who are watching and they're wondering, Wendy, at 15 years, how do you get this kind of energy and this kind of courage to, speak out, not just on camera. Actually, this lady can stand in front, both of you can stand in front of a crowd of people and speak as if, it's not a big deal. So where do you get this kind of confidence?
Okay, for me, in my case, I started, when I started doing gymnastics, I got a lot of questions from people around my place asking me like, how am I doing this? And by those questions, I really gained confidence, because when I was small, I wasn't able to stand in front of people and talk. I was really shy. Then when I started going for TV interviews, it really helped me to gain my confidence. And that's what made me,
So it's basically like your experience so far. Yeah, and for you, Rukia?
Yes, for me it's a different case, because I've really not been in the spotlight like Wendy. But let me say, I was a very shy girl, very shy. But I just learned to like as I grow, I know myself, and that's how I'm able to speak out to people about things and everything. And also, like, I remember where I really built my confidence is when I used to do drama. I used to do drama, and you have to face the stage and so many people. And I remember, like, my drama teacher was very tough on me because at times there were so many people looking at you, and you feel like you want to cry because you're forgetting the lines. But she could just come on stage and tell me, you know, you need to do this. And the first time now I actually got my medal for Best Actress. I actually felt, oh my god, I can actually do this, you know. So just that was in class 6. So yeah, from then I've really never been scared of addressing people, and even in school, addressing just anything. I basically just feel confident, and yeah, that's it. Just like that.
Wow, you guys, I'm seated next to powerful people. We have the Best Actress in class 6. What were you doing when you were in class 6? People, niambie ni tu. Wewe ni too honest. What were you doing when you were in class 6? Anyway, kila mtu akona their own path. But Wendy also has been to so many countries, you guys, because of this talent that you have. And let's speak about have you guys ever struggled with self-esteem issues? Ama this is something for other people. Maybe nimewaleta hapa na nyinyi mnakuanga too confident all your life, like you never had such challenges. Have you really struggled with self-esteem issues, Rukia? And exactly what led you to that?
Okay, for me, it's very sad, you know. Because, like, you know, when you're younger, when you're in like primary school, people will really value, what do I say, you know, when everyone else is growing and everyone is just maturing and you're just there, you know, you're not really seeing any physical changes or anything. So it really put me down, but I had so much hope, and that was my greatest insecurity. I was like, why am I not like growing like the
You're
rest?
not getting curvy.
Yeah, why am I not getting curvy? Not knowing that it was coming. But I just needed some time, and also just definitely just learning that, like, I've just come to learn that we're all unique and all very different in different ways. Like, I cannot look like you. I cannot look like Wendy. We are all very different. We are just different beings. And just I struggled with self-confidence. But as for now, I can proudly say I'm confident. Though I'm not like 100% because no one is ever perfect.
Yeah, true.
But I'm really happy for myself. I feel like I've accepted myself for the way I am. And really just surrounding yourself with positive people, like someone who just look at that outfit and like it and tell you they like it. Like, I have so much grace from Wendy Kwanza. Like, Wendy will definitely see something good and she'll tell you.
That's true.
And we just keep each other moving. If I like her makeup, I just say it. And really just positive energy and everything really matters a lot. Because if you don't have the right people to tell you the right things or even to affirm you, however much like pretty you are or however beautiful you are, you won't really feel it. So right now I feel I'm confident, but I started from somewhere. I was very insecure, but just learning to accept yourself and seeing that I'm actually very pretty. So you're speaking to yourself, you tell yourself I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm loved by people and God. That's all that really matters.
Wow.
Yeah, just that.
That's really beautiful. And for you, Wendy, like, when was your turning point? Because I remember even when I met you, I told you are very confident. And it's something that anyone can see it. Anytime you meet Wendy, you will feel it. Even when you see her on TV, you will feel her confidence, you will feel her poise. Exactly when did you have that turning point?
For my case, it's really not about my body. I was really insecure about where I live because I used to live in Huruma. And my friends would be like, can you come over and hang, you know, and I didn't want anyone to know where I live because we used to live in a single room with my mom. And so every time they try to come up with that topic, I was like, no. I have plans, my mom, blah, blah, blah. They just create up a story. And with time, I came to learn that it doesn't matter where you come from, you know. Yeah, what matters is where you're going to.
Wow.
Okay, you can come from
wait, that was a bombshell right there. Repeat that, please. It doesn't matter where you come from.
yeah,
What matters is where you're
going, because God has great plans ahead of your life.
Yeah.
And for those who feel like where they are right now, they don't want anyone to see they live in a Mabati house. They don't want anyone to see that they have like a small phone. It's
Exactly.
yours. It's
Yes,
yours.
yes.
Come on, guys. It's yours. If you have only one top, it's
Yeah.
yours. You
Yeah.
bought it with your own money.
Exactly.
If someone sees like you don't have maybe you only wear that same t-shirt, it's yours. You have to psych yourself up, because if you don't psych yourself up, nobody else will. If you don't appreciate yourself, nobody else will. And I really feel like most people feel like especially when you go to social media, you look at people and you're like, hey, those ones, like that cloth, it's just for them. That makeup, it's just for them. That body, it's for them. You know what? You have to accept yourself the way you are. It doesn't matter. Okay, yes, they have it, but what are you doing? Like, what if you really admire it? You have to work. You have to work towards it, because you can't just sit there and say that's for them. If it's makeup, if you really want to look nice, even if it's lipstick, just try and apply it and see how you look. You know, those are the steps you need to follow. Like, you don't just give up and say that's for them, and you look down upon yourself. Yeah, all I want to say is you have to accept who you really are, and after accepting yourself, God will open your eyes, and He will start opening doors for you, and He will show you like He will show you outside the box. You know, when you maybe say you're depressed and you're like, I'm really ugly. I have this. I'm not like them. You are not able to see the world in another different angle.
Exactly.
But when you learn to accept yourself, when you learn to like build up your self-confidence, you will be able to see like, oh, really, I can do it. Let me do this. Let me do that. At least you'll have that energy to try something new. So guys, please try and accept yourself the way you are, because God really loves you, and He accepts you, and He built you in His own image and likeness. So who will tell you that you look ugly? Because you're the image, you're building the image and likeness of God. Appreciate yourself and love yourself. That's all I have to say.
Oh my God,
That's nice.
oh, that's really beautiful. I'm just trying to think, when I was at the age 15 and 18, I don't even think I had this kind of confidence, because many people look at me and they're like, how are you that confident? How do you manage to speak the way you do? How do you manage to be on cameras the way you do? But I think one thing I've learned, even from both of you, is that you can get to where you want to go. Imagine all these things that we see on social media, all the things you watch on TV. People were not born with those big houses.
Yeah.
Remember the house we were watching the other day?
You
guys, we saw this house on the S Family. It was worth 4 billion Kenyan shillings. And
As if the house tour, like it's like a movie. 1 hour, 1 full hour, you're sitting there watching a house tour.
At night.
And I was like, gosh, anything is possible. Anything.
Exactly. In fact, that's the thing we kept saying when we were watching that, and we were just thinking, you know what? There's someone out there in the world who can buy a house that's worth 4 billion. Imagine, you cannot afford to minimize your mindset. You cannot afford to say that, you know what, I have self-esteem issues and I'm going to stay there. Life is all about making change and being positive about everything. And I think that's one thing we've said to people watching today. If you want to get to wherever it is you want to go. I know Wendy has said about the way she was having insecurities with where she lives, but imagine she's not where she lives.
Yeah.
Wendy will have she has such a beautiful and bright future, and even when she gets to that point, she will look back and say, imagine that house I lived in, it built the person that I am.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
the insecurities you had, they
Yeah.
built the person that you are.
Yeah.
You see, every
Definitely.
single person has insecurities, and that's one thing I really want to emphasize on. Every single person has low self-esteem issues, you know.
Because of those celebrities, they even do plastic surgeries because they
Exactly.
feel like, here I don't feel like it's nice. So
Yeah.
you have to psych yourself up, you know.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's all about really being grateful for what you have.
Exactly.
Because also God loves it when we actually
Appreciate.
what He's given us, for Him to be able to like open up and give us more. Like if we all can't be the same. Probably my hair might be longer than yours, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But you just accept that, you know what, I have this. This is a unique thing about me. Let me accept it. And God continues working with you, and also just like moving you to other levels and other levels. It's just all about being grateful. If you have one parent, you just be grateful, and God will bless you in future with a beautiful family.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like in very many aspects in life.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just be grateful. Be grateful, accept the situation, and also understand that no situation is really permanent.
Yeah.
Because today you might be going through something, you're having maybe depression, maybe today like things may seem so hard, but you just know it's not permanent. Like probably a week from now or a year from now, this will be just a testimony, like a story to tell. Like guys, a year ago I used to live in a Mabati house or something.
Yeah.
Right now God has moved me to another place. So you just really just learn to be grateful for anything, and just bring out the positive energy, not only to yourself but to everyone who surrounds you.
Oh,
Yeah.
guy, you girls, the one is not even ready for you. As in, I'm just hearing you guys speak and I'm just marveled. I think, wow.
Thank you.
I can just
Thank you.
say wow, and I think it's very important that I've brought you on this channel, because I want everyone who watches my videos to always remember that imagine age is just a number. You can see this beautiful lady speaking, and they're speaking like people who are even 40 years mentally. Like they've experienced life in a way that they've had to mature faster than most people have. And it's so beautiful to see that you guys love to take the positive side of life. And I think the thing is, no matter what you're going through, no matter whether you feel like your nose is too big, or you feel like you don't have hips, or you feel like you're not smart, I think I keep saying if you can change a situation, it's up to you to go and change it.
Yeah,
but imagine if you can't, ask God for the wisdom to accept it and to live with it.
Yeah.
So whatever insecurity you have, whatever low self-esteem you have, whatever is causing those issues you have, I'm just here to tell you that imagine you're not first of all where you come from, as she said.
Yes.
You have a brighter future. You can do more, you can be better, you can be brilliant, you can be intelligent. And the second thing is learn to appreciate the simple things in life, because the more you appreciate, the more God takes you to higher levels, and the more God continues to elevate you and give you, you know, more.
Yeah.
So, wow. Girls, you are amazing!
You too.
I'm so excited I had you guys here. And even as we conclude, I'd like you to give a quote, maybe a quote you live by, or a word of wisdom, because you guys are full of wisdom. So please share with the people. Wendy.
For me, I have many words I live by, because first of all, I put God first in everything I do. You have to put God first, and then there's this law of attraction, which my sister here introduced me to it. It's all about visualizing what you really want, and let it be clear. If you pray to God for a mansion. Like don't just say I want a house, and you relax. Yeah, that's what I think. Like if you want maybe to say let's say you want to become a pilot, you say I want to become a pilot and work at Kenya Airways. Like you be clear in your prayers. If it's let's say you want a car, if it's a Ferrari, tell God I want a Ferrari, and that's what God will give you. You cannot ask for bread and God will give you stone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Oh, Karibu, darling, Karibu. Yes.
Yeah, my last words definitely is trust in God. Let's trust in God in everything. And also another thing, learn how to spread love so that you also like receive this. Okay, as much as just learn to spread love, and you'll also receive love. Just try and make positivity out, try to bring out positivity out of every situation. Just know that all will be well. Just trust in God, and be happy. Be happy for yourself, for others, and just pray, because nothing is ever impossible. And just be genuine in your prayers. Be genuine in how you express yourself, express your love. And just all will be well. And also learn to forgive, never hold things. It's really just like learning, like when you forgive, you're able to open so many doors and blessings for yourself. So if it's possible, guys, just try and forgive others and be kind. And be kind. Oh my God, kindness is key. Kindness is sweet. You'd love me to be kind to you. I'd also feel the same way. You welcome me so nicely. And just try as much as possible to be the best to others. Like, just do unto others what you love to be done to you. And that's just my last. And thank you for inviting us here. We're just so happy and glad.
Thank you so much. And my last words. Okay.
Yes.
And my last words. Kindly subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. You have to.
It's for free. You don't have to pay. And give this video a thumbs up. We love you all. We love you.
Thank you so much for watching. Share with your family. Share with your ancestors. I'm joking. Share with everyone. And thank you. I'll have these girls back to this channel because they're such positive vibes. Like, I know you want to see them more and more and more. Thank you, my loves, for coming. I love you guys so much, and everyone who's watching this video, I love you all. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We are almost getting to 2,000 followers. You guys, certificate to 2,000. Subscribe to.
And also our Instagram.
Yes, please. Wendy Waini Kenya.
Follow at Wendy Waini Kenya.
Exactly.
You'll get inspired.
Oh yes. And
follow at roge.wandie. Roge.wandie. Just thank you.
Thank you so much. Till the next video.
Bye bye.